I can't use every stage to talk about empowering women if I can't lead by example. So today, if I'm playing somebody who's 8 months pregnant, on cinema, and I largely feel that cinema is a reflection of society, and you have women who are, in the parliament, in the corporate world, and as frontline workers, being fully pregnant and putting themselves out there. Why can't I do it?
Hello, guys. This is Vinita Kumar. You're watching me on India.com and Bollywood Live. In conversation today is the fabulous mom cop today, Neha Dhupia for a Thursday. Congratulations, Neha, for a Thursday, and welcome on Bollywood Live and India.com.
Thank you very much.
So Neha, you play a pregnant cop in this film, and you were pregnant when you were shooting for this film. Did you at any point say take this a step back to actually question yourself or to discuss this with yourself that do you really want to reach this extent of reality, while playing a character?
Well, I don't think it was that question ever came up in my head until now that you've asked me this question. But for me, I think the biggest thing was that, I've been pregnant before. And during Meher's time, I had to create work. So I was doing my own podcast and I was doing, other sort of non-fiction television shows where I had to be myself. So being pregnant wasn't a problem at all. And I've always worked right to the end. But I see the industry that's changed to say that, once I did announce my pregnancy, before that, I was a part of a few projects. Did I get fired from them? Yes, I did. Was anything wrong with it? I mean, the physicality changes and then you don't want to play the character, or the people who hired you don't want you like that. I mean, so be it. There's nothing that you can get upset about or hold against them. But this was I kind of lost all the projects in the midst of the second wave. And this was literally my last straw. And I went into the meeting to Behzad and said that I'm 5 months pregnant. So what do we want to do? Do you want to continue? And if you want to replace me, it's your choice. It's your film. And it's a bunch of boys who were making the film. I don't think it took him even a minute to say that we don't want to replace you. So I was extremely excited. I also think that, it's not that I was pushing myself too much. I feel like it also adds a layer to the character that you're playing. And most importantly, in our industry, the minute, you have a woman who's married, then it's marriage, pregnancy, sabbatical, come back. I didn't want to go through so many hurdles. I just wanted to be there. Yeah. And I feel like, if I'm 8 months pregnant and I'm back again promoting a film or shooting and I'm on a film set when my child is over here on the side somewhere and if he needs me, I can be there. I want to use work from home and I want to use all these things. So I want to use the modern world or the modern woman to my advantage. I mean, I can't stop and, I can't use every stage to talk about empowering women if I can't lead by example. So today, if I'm playing somebody who's 8 months pregnant, on cinema, and I largely feel that cinema is a reflection of society, and you have women who are, in the parliament, in the corporate world, and, as frontline workers, being fully pregnant and putting themselves out there. Why can't I do it? And Absolutely. if my role gives any other actor, producer, director the ability to cast another actress who's pregnant in another film, but really pregnant, I'm not. I mean, fake pregnancies are also fantastic on camera and women do a great job. But I'm saying actually 8 months pregnant or 6 months pregnant, and cast her like that and follow her journey and her path. I feel that it's the start of something new, right? Because that one woman will then inspire 2 more, and then 2 more will inspire 6 more. And then taking that sabbatical or going away and then coming back is something that should be the woman's choice or the mother's choice. So it's hard. It's not easy. And I mean, I just did it like 2 interviews ago. My child was crying and I didn't want to stop work. And I was feeding him on a Zoom call. And that's the reality of it, Vinita. That's the world that we're living in, or that's the world I want to live in,
Right.
And I'm a strong, independent woman who stands for certain things. And, those are the kind of children I want to raise. And that's the kind of example I want to lead by.
Yeah. So Neha, when I asked you that question, I wanted to understand that, were you at point apprehensive about exposing that kind of vulnerability, because you are playing, say, a part of yourself on screen, So I wanted to understand that the vulnerability that you go through there.
I wanted to put my 8-month extremely vulnerable self out there because it gave me the breath, it gave me the beats, it gave me the emotion, it gave me the discomfort, and it also gave me the layers to play that part. So, if we go out there and make a gym body and make a six pack and people want to flaunt it and walk around with flying shirts on camera, this is it. This is my strength, and which is way more than anyone else's, because we as pregnant women, we're always treated like, oh, she's not strong enough. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is my strength. I can give life. What's your superpower? Why will I not flaunt it?
Yeah. Okay. So Neha, I will just ask you this: is the life more sorted or crazier after 2 kids? How is it like?
I'm just not going to answer that question, because this is not a multiple choice question. It is crazier, and that's how it's going to be. I don't know if you're a mom or married or any of that, but it's your time, your life, your ability to think, all of that. Nothing is yours anymore, and nor is your heart, because it beats outside your body, because you see these two beautiful beings, and that's where your heart belongs. So it is much crazier, but I wouldn't want it any other way. Would I compromise or sacrifice anything to in place of my kids? Never ever. I can't even begin to tell you how much love a mother feels. I can answer this unanimously across the board for their children, and there's no taking away from that. And I love my work. It may come, I may prioritize differently, and some days it's important and some days I have to maneuver around it. But I feel like my life is more regimented. So my out time is my out time, and my in time is my in time. And then between that, there are spillovers with children as well.
Thank you so very much, Neha. All the best for the Thursday and for the future.
Thank you. Please watch it and please enjoy the film.
Absolutely. Thank you.